My name is Dana Chandler. I'm the university's archivist here at Tuskegee University. We were attached at one time with the Bioethics Center. The archives was. The archives is more institutional archives like the one in Albany. It's not the Tuskegee Syphilis Study. U.S. Public Health was a study, and it was done in Macon County, Alabama, not Tuskegee. Regarding Tuskegee University, there was only one, well, there were two things that were done here at Tuskegee. There were two autopsies that were performed in this hospital where you're at right now. John A. Andrew Memorial Hospital, which was right here. In the basement was where the autopsies were done, and that's only two things that were done. Tuskegee University, a premier HBCU, historically black college and university, who had a nursing school and had a hospital and had a VA next door. It didn't start off as a Tuskegee experiment. It started off as a granted project to identify the high-end areas where syphilis was occurring.
Syphilis study, being African American, that was just something that we know. We kind of, pass around information that, it's one of those traditional things that we learn. Also here we have an orientation class to go through and understand the history of the school and the history of, the building that we're taking classes in. A lot of people don't know about it, but I believe that there are quite a handful of people that know about it, but they don't really pay attention to it because it's so old and dated, and it's not represented, as often as normal history or basic history or general, common history.
The experiment was put here in Macon County because there was a high incidence of syphilis because of Tuskegee University, because of the hospital, because of the nurses. What makes this interesting is that the nurse, her name was Nurse Rivers. Mm-hmm. Nurse Rivers, an African American from here, they trusted her. Okay, all the people that participated. The participants would be gathered together at Shiloh, places like Shiloh, under the trees, where they would be tested. The nurse, who was a black woman, and the doctors, who were white, experimenting on these people, they didn't know it. And so that general mistrust exists today in their children, their grandchildren, and others. And so it's still going on today. There's a group going around that's supposed to be trying to teach the truth on the issues, but whose truth?
We can end the silence. We can stop turning our heads away. We can look at you in the eye and finally say, on behalf of the American people, what the United States government did was shameful, and I am sorry.